Hello everyone! Welcome to this virtual instruction. I am Teacher Daphne and I'm here to guide you with today's lesson. For this video, we're going to focus on Quarter 1, Week 1.1, Points to Remember with the topic Adding and Subtracting Similar Fractions and Mixed Numbers Without or With Regrouping. To start off, let's define similar fractions. What are similar fractions? Similar fractions are fractions with the same denominator. For example, 1/5, 2/5, and 3/5. In adding or subtracting similar fractions, here are the simple steps that we need to follow and that can help us easily to add or subtract fractions with common denominators. First, we add or subtract the numerators. Then, we copy the denominator. And finally, we simplify or reduce the fraction to its lowest term only if possible. Let's try to solve the given expression with the help of the steps mentioned earlier. We have 2/8 plus 3/8. For the first step, we add the numerators. So 2 plus 3, what is the answer? That's right, it's 5. Next, we copy the denominators, which is... Very good, it's 8. And lastly, we simplify or reduce the fraction to its lowest term only if possible. Since 5/8 is in its lowest terms, that is our final answer. Now let's move on to another type of fraction, which is the similar fractions. The similar fractions are fractions with different denominators. For example, 1/4, 2/3, and 7/10. There are also steps that we need to follow in solving the similar fractions. Here it is. Step 1. Find the LCD. Step 2. Get the equivalent fractions. Step 3. Add or subtract the numerators, then copy the denominator. And Step 4. Simplify or reduce the fraction to its lowest term only if possible. Let's apply the steps in the given expression. We have 2/3 minus 1/2. For the first step, let's get the LCD of 3 and 2. Multiples of 3 are, while multiples of 2 are. Now we can see that their LCD is 6. For the second step, let's now get the equivalent fraction of 2/3 that has 6 as the denominator. 6 divided by 3 is 2. Multiply it to the numerator. 2 times 2 is 4. Now let's get the equivalent fraction of 1/2. 6 divided by 2 is 3, times the numerator 1 is 3. After which, we can now proceed to the third step, which is to subtract the numerators. 4 minus 3 is 1. Then copy the denominator. Since this is in its lowest term, this is our final answer. Let's move on to mixed numbers or mixed fractions. Mixed numbers are fractions that have a whole number part and a proper fraction part. For example, 1 and 1/2, 6 and 2/5, 8 and 3/4. To add mixed numbers, add the fraction parts and the whole number parts separately, then put them together. And lastly, simplify the answer in its lowest term only if possible. Let's try this example. We have 1 and 1/5 plus 2 and 3/5. Let's add the fraction first. 1/5 plus 3/5. What's the answer? That's right, it's 4/5. Now let's add the whole numbers. 1 plus 2, what will we get? Very good, it's 3. So what is our final answer? You are correct. It's 3 4/5. Let's try another example. We have 10 5/6 minus 7 3/8. Let's work on the whole number first. 10 minus 7 is equal to 3. Now let's proceed with the fractions. So let's get the LCD of 6 and 8. What is the LCD? That is correct. It's 24. Now let's get the equivalent fraction of 5/6 that has 24 as its denominator. 24 divided by 6 is 4. Multiply it to the numerator. 4 times 5 is 20. Next, let's get the equivalent fraction of 3/8. 24 divided by 8 is 3. Times 3 is 9. So we now have 20 24ths minus 9 24ths. What is the answer? 11 24ths. That's right. So if we put the whole number we got earlier together with our fraction, what is our final answer? Very good. Our final answer is 3 11 24ths. Good job, everyone! This is the end of our lesson for Quarter 1, Week 1.1. You are now ready to answer the activities for this lesson. If you have any concerns or queries regarding this lesson, you may contact your mathematics teacher so he or she can assist you. Until next time, thank you for listening. Goodbye!